My dear friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we will discuss about the query processing and optimization. Actually, this is the concept related to distributed database management system. Okay, now in today's session, we will discuss how to processing the query. What is the meaning of query optimization like that? Before we will move to the concept, first we will see what is the meaning of query. Okay, in normal courses, uh, we will call it is a question. In the programming languages it is called the aim of the program like that. In the database management system point of view, that is called as the query. Okay, suppose we will consider the university database. In the university database we will have some tables related to the students table, faculty table, courses, rooms table like that. Now my question is, what is the name of the student with student id 1? Okay, so or what is the average salary of professors who teaches the course cs 223 like that. Okay, these questions involving the data stored in a database management system are called as queries. Actually, the dbms provides a specialized language that is called as the query language, in which queries can be posed. A very attractive feature of the relational model is that it supports the powerful query languages. In this point of view, we will discuss about the relational algebra, relational calculus. All these concepts are already we are covered in the previous sessions. Now we will see what is the query processing, how the query is processing. Okay, so actually first we will write the query depending on the question, that is scanned, parsed, finally validated. Then only we will retrieve the suitable answer related to that question. Okay, so here an internal representation of the query is then created, such as a query tree or query graph. Okay, in this point of view, already we have some indexed trees, p trees, b plus trees. Those trees are available in the database management system. Okay, then alternative execution strategies are devised for retrieving the results from the database tables. Okay, so in this point of view, definitely we want process of choosing the most appropriate execution strategy for query processing is the query optimization. Okay, now let us see what is the processing of a query, how the query is processed. Okay, so suppose here my question is, what is the student name of the student register number y18 cs 1201. Okay, so now this question is processed with the help of parser and translator. With the help of parser and translator, first the query is converted into the relational algebra operation. Actually, in this point of view, here we have different types of relational algebra operations are available in the database management systems. Okay, so what are the different types of relational algebra operations? Select, project, rename, union, intersection, difference, Cartesian product, join, division. Why the normal queries are converted into the relational algebra expression? Because here the evaluation engine understand this type of language only. Okay, already in the C programming course already we have discussed how to convert the low level language into high level language or mission level language like that. Okay, in this point of view, the helper is parser and translator. What is the meaning of parser here? Actually, the generation of language using the production rules. Here the production rules means instructions. Okay, are called as the parsers. At this time, the translator is helped for converting one format of the programming language into another format of the program. Okay, so here with the help of parser and translator, now the queries are converted into the relational algebra expressions. Here with the help of optimizer. Okay, now in this session we will discuss about the optimization also, no problem. Here we have different query optimization algorithms are available. With the help of statistics about data and query optimization algorithms, it is converted into the execution plan. Okay, the queries are first converted into the relational algebra expressions with the help of parser and generator. Then those are converted into the execution plan with the help of optimizer algorithms. Now the execution plan is converted, that means here the execution plan with the help of evaluation engines. That means here we will consider any softwares like MySQL, Oracle. Okay, with the help of those evaluation engines, here we will retrieve the output of that particular query. Okay, this is the process. Okay, so actually simply we say that the query processing is a set of all the activities starting from query writing to display the query output. Okay, here all the steps are available in the given diagram. This is the processing of query. Now we will see one small example. Here my aim is to retrieve the information of whose employee salary is greater than 10,000. For this point of view, already we know how to write the queries. Simply we will select employee name from employee table where the salary is greater than or equal to greater than 10,000. Now this query is evaluated with the help of parser and translator. It is converted into the relational algebra operations. Actually, what are the relational algebra operations? Okay, what are the relational algebra operations available in the database management system? Select, projection, rename. Okay, like that. With the help of those queries, here the normal query is converted into the relational algebra operation. So here please observe the relational algebra operation for whose salary is greater than 10,000. Okay, so here we will select the employee name from employee table where the condition is salary greater than 10,000. So that's why here we will represent the condition in the sigma. Here what information we want? Employee name information want. That's why with the help of phi we will represent the phi employee underscore name. This is also written as by employee underscore name where salary greater than 10,000 from the employee table. Okay, this is the how the original query is converted into the relational algebra operations with the help of parser and translator. After translating the given query, we can execute each relational algebra operation by using different algorithms. So in this way, here we have query processing. Okay, now the query processing process is started. Okay, so in this point of view, here we have two different methods are there. One is materialization and another one is pipelining. In the next session we will discuss about the materialization and pipelining. Okay, so from this time onwards, okay, so please observe that first the query is converted into the relational algebra expression. Now onwards the query processing process is started. Okay, so this is the query processing. Now we will see what is the meaning of query optimization. So here in this point of view, definitely we will consider the time complexity, space complexity, like that. Okay, so in this point of view, the cost of the query evaluation can vary for different types of queries. Okay, actually for the simple query, no problem. Suppose we will consider 3 or more operations, definitely at that time the time is consumed. Okay, the memory is we want the larger memory also. Okay, so in that point of view, the system is responsible for constructing the evaluation plan. The user does need not to write their query efficiently. Okay, so usually database system generates an efficient query evaluation plan which minimizes its cost. With the help of query evaluation plan, definitely it is helpful for the evaluation missions, because here the query evaluation plan minimizes the cost. Okay, this type of task performed by the database system and is known as query optimization. In the next session we will discuss about the query optimization algorithms. At that point of view, definitely we will cover how to reduce the cost like that. Okay, for optimizing a query, the query optimizer should have an estimated cost analysis of each operation. It is because the overall operation cost depends on the memory allocations to several operations, execution costs, and so on. That's why definitely we will give the preferences for the query optimization. Finally, after selecting an evaluation plan, the system evaluates the query and produces the output of whatever we write the query. Okay, this is the information about query optimization. In the next session we will discuss how to evaluate the relational algebra operations. What are the methods involved to evaluate the relational algebra expressions? Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.